G'day. I am actually very early to the stream for once, which I think's a lot better than being late, to be honest. Also, I just realised my little PNG is a bit off center. That's probably the closest I'm gonna get to the middle. Anyway, let's get back to the heartbreaking. And I gotta use slash, so I'll bring them, wait. I will bring a Don Quixote support. Yo, g'day Dan. I am very close to beating this Kanto and to getting to Don Quixote's. I still have somehow remained completely spoiler free. This is... They're crawling out of the pods that people are trapped in. This shouldn't be happening. That's fine. Simply showing up, turning up for a short amount of time is good enough. I appreciate every moment I can get, viewers. Miss Faust, speak. I am certain that you, with your gifts of omniscience and brilliance, already hold the knowledge the rest are not privy to. Yet you have deemed that there must be something better left unuttered. Thus you have not shared with us all that you know. So allow me to ask first, as this sight is all too familiar to my eyes. I wish to hear your opinion on my conjecture in case that I am found to be incorrect. This is an experience on the subject of humanity, is it not? Faust explains that the purpose of this experiment is to use the energy stored within the golden bow to utilize every strand of possibility. It is but one of the many experiments made possible using the golden bow's power. To be more precise, it is an experiment to birth a human. It is an experiment to create a certain kind of human. If we were to cast a wider net of possibilities, it can be assumed that this basement is merely an engine room where the power source is activated, and that the entire manor itself has become a laboratory of its own. Sometimes Faust looks like she is pausing to look at something before speaking. Does any of this resemble what you've seen before, Yisung? Resemble? Nay, they lie plainly before me. The machines of my very own design, my very research. This is not what I had hoped my research would be used for. Not for such hideous purposes. Not to exploit humans. Not to produce them. That is unfortunately the problem with invention. Literally every little piece of technology that exists at the moment, military or otherwise, was originally created to help humanity. And all of it has military applications. You're turning pale. The fact that your research is being misused isn't the only problem, is it? Oh, is there something that you fear, Mr. Yisung? What I fear, though part of these machines are of my design, none of these could have been, nay, I could not have. Not without the assistance of my fellows. Not without... Yisung falls silent, unable to finish his sentence. He faces forward. that man is. You have recognized me long ago, have you not? Do not stand there in silence, utter aught to me. What better response is there for you than my utter silence? When the customary greeting words of antagonism and inquiries about your well-being all feel so inappropriate. This is no different from how you had always remained a close fellow of silence, then, no? If you can speak so placidly, surrounded betwixt these abominable horrors, then you must have always been a part of this. Asaya. Well, it was not to be my sole volition. You must already know that I am not one for such grandiose ambitions. Hey, you shouldn't reveal yourself just like... They are already all aware who we are to hurriedly hide in the shadows when the light has already shined upon us is an unsightly cowardice. We are getting tired of playing by your whims. We will make sure that they will hear of everything that has happened. Oh, they, interesting. Who might they be? Documents or maestro? What are you talking about, Risho, there? I did say that there was something off about them. I remember Risho telling the Ophi Association's fixers to stop, that there was something off about them. Then, they're not Ophi. They're nothing but cheap imitations. Oh yeah, their ring. I can see now their ring. They've got paintbrushes. Skills. Sketch. As well as their first skill's called Sketch. Breaststroke. Bleed. Rupture. Sanguine dots. Do I have to leave? I'm going to tell you this now, but there's no dungeon in this kanto, just bosses after bosses. Okay, thank you. Wait. Enamored researcher of the ring. I don't really want to use... Shit. Inflict rupture, gain 4 count. That is neutral, and that is dominating. And that's unopposed. Neutral favor, don't have a choice. Don't have a choice. And we can do memorial profession. I have only 1 coffin. And I can do beheading. Probably the better option. Next up is either fence or suppressing. Suppressing is probably the better option.
실밥이 터졌나? 실밥이 터졌나?
그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
Okay. I love it that just saying that it has eyes is good enough, is a good enough explanation to, or description in this game. No one has eyes unless they're important. I've only got 2, no, I've got 2 out of 4. 4. Self max on 2. I'll use beheading again. I'll use flexible suppression. And then no point in wasting guardian on someone that's almost dead, so I'll just use standoff. No point in wasting it. And won't do. Wait, how many? Yeah, we'll do a rip. Wait, how is the sanity so high? Damn it. I didn't read them properly.
기원을 갖지는 없군. 그대로 무너. 실밥이 기원을
He turns into a fairy?
그대로 무너져.
결국 마지막까지
Okay, I have absolutely no idea what the next boss can be then.
아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
Using guard. Yeah, guard's best option. Don't have a choice, don't have a choice. And let's just use the most powerful attacks for the moment. Only got 2 coffins, so we'll use that. Plus we'll apply more sync. But that will also apply sync, but there's boost if we get more coffin. I don't even know how I got you know what, yeah, let's use that. Next up we will use this. Wait. Yeah, we'll use a leap. I think I just went straight across the bottom. Damn it.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패. 거기까지.
There are 2 fairy bosses? And I saw one was a bit curious.
실밥이 터졌나?
Oh, I understand. Okay, well, hopefully. Because the idea of 2 furry bosses is a bit interesting. Combat preparation. Yeah, combat preparation. How much charge do we have? Spend 10 charge, gain +4 at less than 10, cut loss. Okay. So I can only use that once, because I can't use that again there, because I don't have enough. Although I am close. So I'll have to use that. Don't have a choice there. I'll jump up ahead again. And I don't want to use red. I'm gonna move my mic a bit closer to me.
카니발 그 자체를 대표할 만한 퍼레이드였어. 주인공 의상이 오늘따라 한층 더 돋보이는군. 누구 작품이겠나?
And more abnormalities. So, I'll bring him. Wait, I need someone that can do pierce. Just in case. And fourth one, I will grab dance support. I think it's that one. Because vampire cool. Or fiend cool. Cool in this game. Do I want to grab a 6th person? Nah. Yep, see you, Dan.
뭐야 파이팅이다.
It's your slash, your bash, your bash, your pierce. Instantly throw you against it. No, that's a defense. There's only one that's not using a defense. So... I don't want to use Unforgivable Sin. I'll use Suffocating Guilt. Since all of them are just doing defensives, I'll focus solely on this guy to get him removed as fast as I can. I'm not gonna waste an opportunity to just target one out.
이쯤에 제 뒤로. 이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 륵 두드려 패. 좋은 결투였다. 하나 눕혔네.
Oh wait.
눕혀가다 보면 어느새
Oh, this one isn't just a horde. This is an actual thing. Cool. Well, might as well to get them removed as fast as possible. Look at that, and of course more assault on him.
떨거지는 잘라낸다. 기대해라.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 두뇌 다리 안쪽이 작살났네. 저러면 이제 메타작을 피할 방법이 없지. 그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘
That's,
들어.
no.
아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저
Let's
새끼 죽은
throw
다음만
that
생각해.
against you.
공격이 더 매서워지거든.
Also throw Suffocating Guilt. Throw you there, and you there. And then you can attack that.
그걸 내놓고 있도록. 직접 밝혀주마. 그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지
Ailing
말고
Heart
저 새끼
and
죽은
Bloodied
다음만
Hands
생각해.
too.
그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
And I'll just click the win rate.
바꾸겠습니다. 그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 죄인인가? 하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
You wanna leave my room, girl?
칸이
Okay.
그 자체를 대표할 만한
I'll let you out.
퍼레이드였어. 주인공 의상이 오늘따라 한층 더 돋보이는군. 누구 작품이겠나?
Oh, my head. Why'd that hurt my head? Oh well. Back to this. Another slash wand. So they're all good. So there. What are you? You're a slash. Look at some more support. Dude.
마침내 현장
천천히 가자니까.
가서
And it's another wave one, damn it.
저보다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
Go that. that. What did a 10 count do? Probably could have removed from assault, but meh. Looks like Assault was the only one who didn't lose that time. What do you need for Red Eye open? You need purple and red. Got it. I'll use Leap. I'll do Guardian. I'll do that for a bit of resonance. Kind of have to go that way, and I'll grab that.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
거기까지. 호이호. 그 정도인가?
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 그릇 두드려 패.
벌써 끝나간다.
And she's dead.
시계 돌리느라 고생 좀 하겠다. 야. 뭐 잘만
Oh, well.
싸우면 좀 덜 아프게 되살릴 수도 있지 않겠냐?
Exactly have a choice. Bit meh.
승부처다.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라. 호이호. 그
그래.
정도인가?
결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은
No
다음만
more
생각해.
purple attack for a
공격이 더
bit.
무서워지거든.
Leap. Do another leap.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
이 틈에 제 뒤로. 위험 인물 해제.
아무차 잠들어. 예사롭지가 않은데? 아주 작사를 내놨어.
위험 요소 제거. 위험 요소 제거.
하나 눕혔네. 이렇게
Even more of them. How many are there? Okay, I gotta fight 5 more after these guys. And 7 to 14. So yeah, that's good. Struggling, so of course I'll have to do that. Do that, and yeah, that should be good. Okay, that was great.
진짜 밝혀주마. 거기까지. 호이호. 그 정도인가?
And they are all dead, all these 3. So I will simply do win rate, but I'll change it from there.
좋은 결투였다. 위험 요소 제거. 위험
And Gregor just kills 2 all by himself. Oh yeah.
훌륭한 전시회였어.
That was quite the exhibition. Perhaps I should thank them for being such a delightful collection of art. Sounds a lot like something a member of the Ring would say. Look at it, but meh. There any other slashes I can bring? Always bring Dawn, but yeah. No, this should be good.
천천히 가자니까.
You were to be sacrificed for the ritual in the laboratory. You should never have been down here. You are ruining our plans. Who sent you down here? Well, I don't know if you guys will believe what we're going to say, but it was a diary. So stop, please. Why do the faces of those I once longed to see appear at such unexpected times, only to depart in such a hurry? You do remember, do you not? That I never had any talent in fisticuffs. Well, perhaps I may one day allow myself to use the mirror as you do. This experiment would have been a tad more entertaining had you been here besides me all along. Do not be so sorry for the brevity of this reunion, dear old friend. We shall see one another again in due time. Regrettably, I must make my exit. I rarely ever leave work on time, for I wear so many hats. Testing. Testing. Okay, can't really hear my fan at least. Okay, I've got to fight a bunch of them. Let's do that because that's favoured. That's favoured. I'll do the defensive. I've got to do a defensive and then that. Okay, that just was bad luck. Well, and yep, power guard. Next up that, next up that, then a defense, and then that. Stop. Why did you jump up on my bed, Gal? Munchkin. Love you, Gal. Gotta do another defensive. And then I'll do that, because we actually have some good odds of that attack. Next up, we will do another leap. Because we don't have enough charge. Do that. Then we'll follow up with this. Oh yeah, that's... okay. It has a little bit of a fighting chance, so I'll give it that. And then next up, that.
거기까지.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
벌써 끝난 마음.
Yeah, it was a
실밥이 터져.
just like I knew it had a good fighting chance.
그래, 결국 마지막까지
More and more
서 있는 놈이
opponents keep
이기는
coming.
거라니까.
We need purple.
아픈 거 생각하지 말고
Do you have enough charge? Yes, you do.
공격이 더 매서워지거든.
Hell yeah. No, you should have it. Yeah, I'll give it to him.
내 뒤로.
기원을 갖지. 그대로 무너져라.
Okay. That. I should not have let him cook.
위험 인물 해제.
Okay, I got horrible luck on that.
이렇게 눕혀가다
But,
보면
yep. And now I just need a red. Or another red. So, we'll do that, do that, do that. That.
내 뒤로. 어이구, 그 정도인가?
계속해봐라. 이 폭풍이 제 뒤로.
실밥이 터졌나?
그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까.
Let's take a look at a red eye open.
아픈 거 생각하지 말고
And not enough envy.
죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
To do it overclocked them there.
신병 확보하겠습니다.
위험 요소 제거. 거기까지. 위험 요소 제거.
Good. Let's take a look at this, and the coin flip failed.
항상 지켜보고 있었지.
You know what, that looked cool enough, even though it failed.
마무리.
최선의 방어는 역시 공격이지. 전투 방패라고 들어봤어.
And an unknown. And then I'm out of energy. Crap. I guess this is a short stream then. Support. Yep. Support. Yep. Wait. What egos do I have? Yeah. Support. Yep. Support. Yep. Support. Tremor sync. Sync and tremor. Sync, tremor, and fragile. Nimble step. Rupture, protection, egos. Sanity, panic effect, base. Increase 10 after the unit defeats an enemy, level higher. Increase by 5. So it's kind of just like a default. Passives, tremor and flick count. When allies lowest 5 HP hit points. Okay, I'll grab Dan's the ring pointism student for this. Recommended 43, average 42.
천천히 가자니까.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고.
Don't know what he's weak to, don't know what he's weak to. What a good show. Well, let's start off with a 4. Who you're attacking? You're attacking Heathcliff. Let's get him to respond to you with a test of blunt. You're attacking Ring. Let's get a test of Pierce. Bit of resonance. Next up, that attack's going towards her. That's an option. This attack is going towards Gregor. Flexible suppression's the best option. That one's of course attacking the kid. And that's struggling, so we'll jump in there with actually no. We'll try it. Nope, I forgot his speed. That was kind of a bad idea. Okay. May not have been the best idea. And why does he have so much high sanity? This isn't good for me. Probably should have brought in my sync team, to be honest. But meh, too late now. Okay, so what intel do we have on this guy now? Okay, so it's slash he's vulnerable to. That's favored. That one. Struggling, so I'll do a defensive. Next up, I will use Yi Sung. Oh, that's hopeless. Shoot. I'll get his attention then. I'll get Gregor to attack him. So the battle has been set. Actually, no. I'll get Gregor to leave that. And send. And he's struggling. And he's still struggling. Crap. Yep. And we lost. We were so close to victory. You want up on my bed, Gil? Up, Daisy. Oh well, my dog's up on my bed now. Costume. Who's better, the student or someone higher up in the company? Both of them are in fragile at the moment. Wait, I really should read his skills. First is coloring. Inflict bleed, bleed count, that is +2. Fangreen pointism, +5 bleed, +5, inflict 5 bleed. Pointism. Okay. Yeah. That guy's a boss. There is no other way of putting it. These guys down here are mini bosses. Shit. Well, I don't have a choice but to try using Gregor's ego, but that only puts them all on neutral. So these two are vulnerable. Who would I rather save, actually? You know what? I'll give him a fighting chance. They're not gonna win, but at the very least they might have a chance. Fuck, that's unopposed. Let's go. Yep, I know.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
This is gonna take me a bit to get.
가면은 쉬운 채로 죽여.
Oh, he came close though.
시계 돌리느라
Should have done more. That attack.
뭐 잘만 싸워보면 좀 덜 아프게.
Do dimension shredder on you. No, we got to do it on him. Literally everyone else is struggling. Go. He's dead. At this point it may just be Ringy Song versus him. Man, I understand now why the CEO of Project Moon was complaining about this. Or Ring Yi-sung.
색색이 황홀하고 아예 기억 못하게 하려는 길이구려.
아이씨, 좀 피하면 사라니까.
He was staggered. Shit.
야, 저거 정신 차릴 때까지 앞에서 시선 좀 끌어줘야겠어.
Use hermetic coloring on him. Suppression. And use memorial profession.
좀 찍었네. 합격장.
He's just like permanently on high sanity.
진짜 밝혀주마. 뭐야 그 파이팅이다.
Okay, his guards are now close to death. Hopeless, hopeless, hopeless. Hopeless, hopeless. Favored, struggling, favored. Who's this one aiming at? Who's that aiming at? Who's that aiming at? We have to only save one of them. We have to save him. This isn't good. We've got to protect Yi-sung, no matter what. Even if it means another person dies. Oh, yes, we just got him. No, we didn't just get him.
비뚤어졌구려.
Okay. He is staggered. And he's vulnerable. So, can I get his attention? Yes, I can get his attention with Gregory. And I'll throw these two at him. They may not be able to kill him, but they can at least do a bit of damage.
무쳐 잠들어.
And I aimed at the wrong guy.
그래,
Shit.
결국 마지막까지 서
Wait.
있는 놈이 이기는
No, I
거라니까.
killed him. Hell yeah.
아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
That should be enough to kill him.
찍었네. 이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
너도 이 안에 담아주지.
Yep, it was. Hell yeah. Risho stops one of the fleeing enemies with a swift swing of her scabbard.
내 놈들이
I normally couldn't give any less of a crap about what kind of art the ring makes, but this one, I find this one quite interesting. The ring playing at being the Ophi. What is this, some kind of pop art? There, the ring. What's the ring? The middle neighbor or something? Neighbor? Yeah, I don't really know much about them. What I do know is that they are all at least halfway insane. Obsessed with what's beautiful and all that. They run their own gallery and display their own art, but none of their works is quite of my taste. How pitiful. You do not understand the true philosophical beauty of pointism. Is a maestro involved in this? Where are they? A maestro wouldn't bother to be in a place like this. Would they? Besides, we're not even a part of the ring anymore. Then what are you? You think I'd tell you that, Zoe? Heathcliff tore the man's head clean off with a full swing of his club. Home run. None of this chaos mattered to him. Only the coffin he was walking towards mattered. Catherine's coffin.
걸작을 자아냈나? 마에스트로님이 어떤 평가를 내려주실지 흥분이 가시지 않는구려.
And I'm completely out of energy. Good thing I got lunacies. Some of them paid. And only 26 of them needed. Cool. Where it all went wrong. And what will I change? I'll just bring another pointism. And will I bring anyone else? I'll bring you. Just because I like Crucio. Heathcliff! And it was just starting to get interesting. What are you going to do, Heathcliff? Obviously, in it, I'm gonna get Cassie out of there. Out of that experiment pod, a machine, a coffin, whatever it is. But what about all those people in the glass pods? Don't think you can stop me with the meaningless please. You already know what a heartless bastard I am. You know how much I've been waiting for this moment. Heathcliff? Wait, give us some time. There has to be a way to shut down the power supply. Then we'll pick up the golden bow from this coffin then. Don't lecture me. Don't you even try. Do you even think you can change my mind? maybe this is the time to beat the sense back into him, like we discussed earlier on the bus. And that's when I knew it. You were all nothing but a band of thieves there, coming to pilfer my home. Mr. Hinley? What order did you give to the dead rabbits, boss? Where have you been this whole time? Do you even have any idea the state the dead rabbits are in? Not to mention the rumor I heard, they said the dead rabbits were long. Ooh, Heathcliff, take it easy, lad. This is my home, damn it. I nearly had the game. It was mine. If only the bloody bastard hadn't gotten that card. But Mr. Hinley, I did advise you that such problems require a deep consideration. When everything suddenly starts going wrong in life, the cause has got to be lurking somewhere hidden out of your sight. Right, I've given it some thought. I've given it some thought to where everything went wrong, and I see it now. The cause of all this misery is because of that thing that everything went wrong. That day, the one bloody windy winter night, when some low-life vagrant child arrived at my home before my eyes with a broken piece of my violin. That's when everything went wrong. We should have died that day, succumbed to the frostbite all alone, in some colossal backstreet shithole. Calm yourself, Mr. Hinley. I've got to tell you that I am running rather low on manpower. There is no need to waste our strengths again him. No, I can handle them. I'll have you know that I have gone through several augmentation procedures and was sent to a boarding school by your father where you learned how to fight. Hinley glared at Matthew with a look of reproach for a moment, as though he was about to lash out at him for cutting his sentence short, then scoffed. I was once a master of this mansion, and not like the low-life hooligan who crawls in here looking to rave what did not belong to you. Stay out of my way, then. I'm going to kill that mangy dog. I should have killed him when I had the chance. And we're going to beat his ass. Wait, is any of these Matthew, the dead rabbit henchman? And how many I gotta kill? Not many of them. Oh well.
신병 확보하겠습니다.
진짜 발견.
합격장.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지.
And I'm just gonna do rim raid to get past this.
거기까지.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 두뇌 파로 적을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지.
뭐가 치워라.
And what number is it now? 640?
기대해라.
하나 눕혔네. 이렇게 눕혀가다 보면 어느새 끝나는 게
떨거지는
싸움.
잘라낸다. 지원을 갖춘
위험 요소 제거.
그대로 무너져.
비뚤어졌구려.
그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼
신병
공격이 더 매서워지거든.
확보하겠습니다. 이 팀의 제 뒤로.
그래. 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까.
And that's it for this.
저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해.
찢어 놓아주마.
매서워지거든.
거기까지. 위험 요소 제거. 최선의 방어는 역시 공격이지.
Jump scare.
전투 방패라고 들어봤어?
I'll do one more, then I'm gonna have to go.
기다려라, 거대. 곧 먹이를 먹여주지.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저보다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
Yep, a lot more enemies this time. But oh well. Nobody is watching. There's a lot of sounds of the gunners in Florida plan to shoot down Hurricane Irma.
좋게 차려졌지 않나.
에이, 저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
내가 알아서 처리.
하나 눕혔네.
신병
이렇게 눕혀가다
확보하겠습니다.
보면 어느새 끝나는 게 싸우는 거지.
실밥이 터졌나?
합격장.
거기까지. 허이후. 그 정도인가?
어? 방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 두뇌 파로 적을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지.
점 찍었네.
기대해라.
하나 눕혔네.
Oh, Master Henley, I'm beating his ass. I'm paying attention now, I'm locking in. Mr. Henley is getting his butt beaten.
목을 내놓고 있도록. 저 태클.
First off, we'll invite him to the manor.
더 먹어치워라.
Ah, crap. Oh well, probably should have looked who I was aiming at, but meh.
아예 기억 못하게 하려는 길이구려.
The point still stands, I'm beating him. Negative 40 sanity. Now let's look at this dude. Skills. Damn plebs. I'll remove you. Make things right again. Get crushed. Cool. Too bad I have a team of highly untrained lunatics that are ready to beat his ass.
기대해라.
Slash of the week against him, but meh.
거기까지.
비뚤어졌구려.
Are we gonna bloody wave one him? Like, kill him in one wave? Shoved in a coffin just like his sister?
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
그래.
Oh no, he survived that.
서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지
Anyway,
저 새끼 죽은 다음만
Heathcliff
공격이 더
gets the last shot. Heathcliff gets the last shot at him.
점 찍었네.
너도 이 안에 담아주지.
Shit. What did I tell you, Mr. Henley, again and again? Beware the obsidian grass. You. Wait, wasn't the dead rabbit's boss supposed to be working for Henley? So why? Why does it look like he is provoking Henley to fight us? Why is he trying to rile him up? And what is that about the obsidian grass? Don't you get it? He's talking about black clovers. Like playing cards for poker. Poke. The shape and the color. Where's my pencil? And what's the time? Time was 1 hour and 3 minutes, so that should be around 1 hour 0300. Around there. Okay, well, we got an idea for another clip at least. So this stream wasn't at the very least I got something out of the stream. The violin. One enemy. Well, since there's only one of them, we gotta bring him. Bring the priest. We'll bring you. We'll bring you. We'll bring you. And yeah, that's all. Recommended 43. Wait, I didn't select the priest. Recommend level 43. Current average level 41. I do not care. We roll like that, boys. The obsidian grass, huh? Damn it, I see now. It was you. It was you all along. No, it was always like this. I was surrounded by those opportunistic backstabbing fuckers whose only goals were to suck me my fortune dry. There never was a place for me. Not ever in here. This vast manor of Wuthering Heights. Why is it the bloody vagabond who invaded our home? Why? Why should I be subjected to such... Who's that? Hinley begins flailing his arms at nothing, then speaks into the void. Yes, exactly. You understand. All I wanted was a small fancy violin. That's all it was. But he tossed me to the mud pits in the rain like I was a rabid dog. Yes, I remember every single word of what my father told me. Of course I did. I can't even recall it from the top of my head. He's distorting. Hinley, I regret that I cannot bring myself to consider a reprobate like you as my own child. That boy Heathcliff is more like a son than you shall ever be. All those who found themselves at the edge of suffering, as my old fellow Dongren had, muttered aught to themselves as though they were conversing with an... What the fuck was that? Conversing with an invisible partner. Then... Mersault, can you stop this like you did last time? It is impossible. I am attempting to approach him, yet I feel an equal force pushing me in the opposite direction. Unlike the case with the monolith, this is a distortion occurring as it normally should. It also explains that such distortions occur as though it has been ordained by fate itself. Once the sequence has started, it cannot be stopped without a strong will for the subject of distortion, which he does not have. Then, yes, he will distort. I have no reason to protect Reverend Heights anymore, not a single one. This place that never once welcomed me, this home. Can you see Wuthering Heights is rotting away? This sickening rot stench that penetrates your nostrils. Can't you feel it, this rot? This isn't much of a surprise, is it? It has abandoned so much hatred over the years. Even Catherine must have hated me as she expired. So, Wuthering Heights in this decaying manner must crumble. Okay, I see what Dan meant when he said I'm gonna fight a furry. Corrosion unmet, conditions unmet, conditions unmet. Okay, so we only have 2 attacks. I'll remove you, which is a damage of +3, and bloody bastard. Passes, and turn panic reset to 0. Fixed panic, unit. Okay. Interesting. Neutral. Neutral. Favored. Struggling, so we must have a resistance to this. Oh well. Dominating. Wait, would there have been something that I missed? A few more attacks. Who's that aiming at, Brusho? I'll use Suffocating Guilt. Yeah. Let's try this. Oh, wait. Wait, don't distortions like turn you into something related to your feelings? Why did he distort into this dog?
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저보다 한
I'm gonna
주먹거리도 안
move
되는 놈들이니까.
the chat over here. Anyway, let's get back to this. Dominating, favored, okay. This is my home. This is my home. Oh, a new one. Skill. This is my home. Prioritize target with the least HP. If target has less than 3 clash power, yada yada yada. Reuse the skill. Next up, you bloody bastard, which is hitting him. Getting Sin. Do that. The clash. That's attacking Heath. And these two are attacking Mersault. Can I get a defensive? Yeah, I can get a defensive to switch over. I will get Horatio to attack that one. And then get a double attack on there.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
Though I probably should have attacked the defensive limb.
찢어 밝혀주마.
뭐야?
And another attack, that is I'll get you. Starting to see why he's a rabid dog. Mark prey. On use, prioritize Heathcliff. If the target is the enemy with the slower speed power. Inflict, yeah. So that's definitely, it's not even, oh wait, no, it is attacking Heathcliff. I'll get you, and that's also getting Heathcliff. That's also getting Heathcliff. Fuck. That's dominating. That's dominating. That's targeting her, but that's favored, so let's use that. Get that. It's dominating as well, so what's left is this. Tracking assault. I'll get that moved over. And I'll get it just a defensive that will do nothing so we can get rid of this sin thing. Although I probably should focus on getting more blood for him so we can get to a second phase.
승부처다. 찢어 밝혀주마.
What is he even weak against? He's weak against different colors. Did he get a new attack? Nope, still the same ones. And they're all targeting Heathcliff. Wow. Hopeless struggling. Okay, hopeless struggling. Good to know. Favorite dominate. Okay, it looks like for Heathcliff, yes, because everything's +0, because it's targeting him. Okay, oh damn it, even that's bad. Shit. Focus on the purple ones first, because they'll do the most damage. Well, that's just unopposed. Shit. That won't redirect towards him. That won't redirect. That won't redirect. That won't redirect either. Shit. None of them will clash. That redirect? No. None of them are going to redirect. I'm just gonna have to try doing defensives. I'll use this ego as well. And that. And just hope the Heathcliff doesn't die.
자,
Alright.
버텨보라고. 딱 죽을 만큼 튀겨질 테니까.
Whoop, whoop. Hell yeah. Okay, he does get kind of a free hit on Heathcliff. But he does literally no damage. And we got him for like 2 times. And now he's in that state, which is good. I will use red eye on him. Hopefully get him down a bit. Les or fence? I'll use fence. I'll use memorial. I'll attempt to use lament. Use that on him. And then I'll use suffocating guilt.
자, 맛볼 시간이다.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지.
직접 밝힌다. 주라하니여. 가둘 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨.
Yeah, that's not going to do any damage. Oh no, it didn't. And then he's back, and he's targeting Heathcliff again. Gotta love it. Anyway... What's that one? Give it back. Offensive level up, offensive level up, yada yada yada. So it's basically just a massive buff to himself. Good to know. He's got aggro on him. But meh. Let's see, can we get that redirected? Yeah. Actually, no. Also going for Heathcliff on that limb. What else going to Heathcliff? That one. It's neutral, but he has high sanity, so he's got good odds. Next up is Ruscio. I'll show that on him. I'll show the elongated scissors and the fencer. Now let's see how this goes. Hell yeah, Mersault. Damn it. Gotta love old Dolham. You ain't evading this, bud.
맛볼 시간이다.
Okay, maybe he is. Okay, he did shit all damage.
달릴 시간이다.
한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
Only one's aiming at him, cool. Anyway, a lot is aiming at her, so I will use Precision on that one that's aiming at her, one of the more deadly ones. Very high sanity. I will get him to draw away for those two. Throw that on there for a clash. And then the unforgivable sin, which I can't use. And then skull bash.
떨거지는 잘라낸다. 으타! 더 먹어치워라.
헤스클리프는 어디 있어?
Where is Heathcliff?
글쎄.
I haven't a clue, most likely dozing off in some corner like the lazy bum he is. Oi, Heathcliff, where the hell are you? Lady Catherine has finally returned. Chop chop, come out and bid her welcome like the other servants have.
헤스클리프,
Heathcliff, what are you sulking for? Have you forgotten me? How insolent, Heathcliff. I don't recall ever permitting you to act so disrespectful before my dear sister. Why are you laughing at me?
뭐라고? 왜 그렇게 말하는
Why
거야?
would you say a thing like that? I never laugh at you.
너야말로 나를
I simply wanted to know why you didn't appear very happy to see me. It's been so long since we've last met.
그리고
And my, you're so dirty.
더럽다고?
Dirty.
그래 맞지.
You're right, that's just the way I was born.
나는 더러운 게 좋고.
I like to be dirty and I'll be as dirty as I want to be. What are you, Heathcliff?
헤스클리프가
The day when Heathcliff denied me for the first time.
많은 세상을
I've never seen a
만족하는
prouder smile on my brother than when he watched it happen.
습관으로 가버린
I wonder if Heathcliff, who stormed off to the barn,
있을까?
was weeping. Catherine, you shrew. You dare conspire with your husband to take my home away from me. The only thing my father ever gave to me.
어릴 때 받은
I did not want to
오빠의
pain
몸을 갖고 있는
for your youth to hold you back from living your life, dear brother.
무기로
The same pain you wield like a
클리프를 때리고
cold
나를
to trash Heathcliff to hurt me.
나는 오빠가 건강히
I will
있을
try
때
all I
내
can
모든
so that you may recover.
하지만
But if you would rather choose to abandon every opportunity
스스로
that was ever given to you, if you would rather walk yourself into that abyss,
뭐야 그 파이팅이다.
hatred. What an interesting name for the condition. And almost all of them are aiming at Ruscio. Sanity is negative that, which kinda sucks. Wait, that is you little. Prioritize target with mark prey. If this unit speed is faster than the target by 3 or more, reuse the skill 1 time max. Huh. Suing target. Oh yeah. Focused attack or assault. Hatred. Hatred, low morale. Inferiority complex. Every time this unit is hit, take HP damage taken. Oh, okay. I'm gonna target that. Next up, we'll get her to him to target that. Sin. And next up, we will attack that. do with that. And then do a bit of a bashing. Or a bit of a thrashing.
승부처다.
거둘 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지.
아차!
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고.
서도록
저보다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
Looks like using the sin expelled his second form, and I presume I've lost it permanently now. It's dominating. That is favored. Man, that is a big ass scissor. That is taming Heathcliff. Hopeless apparently, but meh. It is also targeting Heathcliff. Apparently that's going to be hopeless. Yep. Very well, and we'll get Ruscio in the action.
대가리 딱 떼도. 헛! 먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나. 거태.
Can't even defend himself, the poor sod.
에이, 저것들 못 올라가잖아.
And he is staggered.
일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
I can only use that ego. If I use any egos, I'll just do auto.
딱 떼도.
Poor bastard is gonna die. Heathcliff doesn't want to do it.
다리 안쪽이 작살났네. 저러면 이제 메타작을 피할 방법이 없지.
I know this is for certain. That Cassie died because you dared to set foot in our manor, interloper. You are but a wretched devil. That nerve should have come to our home.
그래봤자
Well,
네 아버지는
your father likes me more than he likes you.
지금
You might be the one warming yourself by the fire now, but
네 아버지 마음
I'm the one your father truly cares about, me, a poor child from the filthy back streets. Oh, poor Heathcliff, he should never have said such a thing. You fucking mutt!
때릴 테면 때려.
Come on, hit me if you want, I can take it.
내게서 난 상처를
What do you think your father will have to say when he sees the wounds you inflict on me? His words would turn into the thorny root and bury themselves in my brother's heart as long as he lived. No matter how many times he thrashed Heathcliff to exhaustion, no matter how much time passed after our father's death, they remained.
맞아.
Yes, that is when Heathcliff began to believe, or Hindley began to believe that Heathcliff was here to take everything he ever had. Give it back. Give it back, my home, my violin, my future! Okay, I'm just starting to feel sorry for the poor bastard.
이제 더는 폭풍 소리에 죄를 딸 필요도, 개소리를 꿈을 꾸고 슬픔에 빠질 필요도 없지.
Okay, this is gonna be the last one, and I'm gonna have to go to sleep.
끝내버린
Fixed a course. And do I wanna bring... Nah. Um. I'll bring pointism or Dan's pointism.
제가 준비됐어?
Recommended 44, mine is 41.
닥쳐라, 대파. 누굴 팰지 내가 정한다.
He did not seem to mind at all that his client had died right before him. What are you laughing at, boss? What is he doing there, right next to the coffin? His motives are unknown, but I see that an additional layer has attached itself to the coffin.
언제부터?
When did it? Immediately after the power outage. What? What's there to not laugh about? Oh, how I've spent days upon days wishing he'd survived, no matter how long I had to wait. That he'd survive until I could be there to watch him die with my own eyes. I imagined it every single day, wondering what kind of death would befit a prick like him. Yet every time there was something so unsatisfactory about the way he went out. There was always something missing.
매번?
Every time. But this one, oh yes, I quite enjoyed this one. A dog's death, stinking with the hideous stench of defeatism. So, pulling that lever kills the power, but I doubt that the only thing it does, am I right? Are you going to pull it? Yes, I am. Before anyone had the chance to stop him, Heathcliff bolted up to Matt, the machine, to grab the dead rabbit's boss by his collar. I knew that something was off about you earlier. Now I can think of two possibilities. One, the gaffer's lost it while I was gone, and it's going to be up to me to beat the sense back into him. Two, he's some deranged lunatic who's only pretending to be the boss. Some mental fuck who should never be allowed anywhere near Catherine. If you're really him, you must at least know my own name. What is it? Matt. I suppose he didn't go by Matt here then. What? I've grown completely complacent. I wasn't quite a lot of times. An effort in attempting to learn his mannerisms. Just like this. Seat your ass down and pour me a pint, Heathcliff. What a bloody gloomy day it is. You! The dead rabbit boss, dead rabbit henchman, really know everything about him. So far only one attack is unlocked and that's Bash. We already know about these. That guy, no. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, let's get just that. Get him out the way. Yeah, we'll get that. Get a bit of a defensive thing on him as well. What will we do? We'll do flexible on him, followed by a salute, and of course the bash, just to make sure he's gotten a bit down.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 내 바로 적을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지. 피하면서 하라니까.
And immediately I've already unlocked something. That's Backbash and Smackdown. Okay, pointism is down. So, I will immediately remove one of the smackdowns. And what will we do about the other one? Well, you deal with it. And we'll follow it up with an les. We'll get flexible on that. And a beheading on that. Yeah, you can take it.
속에서
You actually did quite a good job against it. Thought I was going to win against Red Eye for a second.
맛볼 시간이다.
Didn't do the best, but still did a bit. There's one down.
저것들 너덜너덜하잖아.
What's that? That is an upheave.
부터 뭉개.
Okay. That is a bit fucked. Hopeless, neutral, neutral. I really should not have wasted the ego. Struggling, that's struggling, that's struggling, struggling. Shoot, I wasted an ego. Hopeless and hopeless. Okay, let's try and at least do a bit of damage before he uses it. Nope.
계속해봐라. 이 폭풍이 잦아들 때까지.
Next time, because we're gonna lose this now, I will save up the ego for that attack.
으타! 더 먹어치워라.
그 뭐냐? 거의 칼로 물베기 아니냐? 아니,
Oh wait, wasn't as bad as I originally thought, but still nowhere near good. We may have just done enough. Shit. From against that, he's got high sanity, so he's got better odds. Next up, there's a hopeless, there's a struggling, unopposed, that's neutral, and that's unopposed. We just gotta hope.
찍었네. 작품을 만들다 죽을 수 있다니. 그야말로 이 사고도.
Yep, Heathcliff is dead, and we lost.
시계 돌리느라
Oh wait, no, we didn't lose. I guess Heathcliff is a mandatory on this one,
싸워보면 좀
which is weird. But anyway, let's forfeit. We've got to redo this one. And I really should have checked what he was weak to. That was a major blunder on my part.
곧 감미로운 드럼
Major.
소리가 들릴 거야.
Matt.
잘나신 관.
No, pointism wasn't doing much. I'll bring... I think this might be Dan's. I'll bring that, Roshia, because she got hands. And let's hope this one goes a little bit better. 44, Neville is 40, I don't care. And now let's skip.
파이팅이다.
Anyway, let's get that out the way. Neutral. Struggling, that's neutral. Struggling. That's also struggling. That's also struggling. Shit. Oh well.
목을 내놓고 있도록. 왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서
I probably should set up an actual bleed team.
밀어버리는 놈이 있었지.
To be fair, I might be forced to. Considering the vampire reds are kinda all bleeds.
깨달았나?
Yeah.
뭐야?
He lost a bit of sanity. He's gained a bit of coffin. Next up, we will do that. Get his attention for one of the smackdowns. That is a 2 to a 5, and we've got high sanity, so that's got good odds. Next up, that's struggling, that's struggling, that's struggling, that's struggling. We got high sanity though, so we just got a bet on getting good odds. Those two are neutral, but we have high sanity, so the odds are a bit more in our favor. I'll use suppression on them. I'll use SA on him, and I'll give him some hands.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Oh no, apparently even though they've got low sanity, they can still got good luck. Funny thing is, that Mersault's probably streaming this entire battle.
Up.
Yep, she got hands.
뭐야?
도록 달릴 시간이다.
파이팅이다.
Anyway, that is upheave, which is a 5 and a 70% chance. Who is upheave targeting? It's targeting Gregory. I am missing orange, which sucks. The odd struggling, unopposed. 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 Favored. Struggling. That's favored. Struggling. Neutral favored, but this one's just going to attack her, but that's fine.
내놓고 있도록.
Gotta try and keep his sanity low, while also bashing his brains out. Which shouldn't be that hard, to be honest. After all, he's a dead rabbit. And what's easier to kill than a dead rabbit? Anyway, next up, they're all staggered. And that is only bashing. So, wait. Yeah, we got Mersault's ego, which is a plus 19, plus 14, and plus 20, so we could try getting his. Plus 18, plus 18, or an 18. They're both 20s, but we need a bit more of the pride, which he can actually easily get. And Sanguine Desire, what is that? That is a 21, and we are missing a few things we probably can't get. Anyway, actually no, get a rabbit removed. Let's just Get that done. And get some rabbits taken care of. Get a bit of easy footage from Result here.
하나 눕혔네.
You got suddenly +10, and that is upheave, smackdown, smackdown, and bash. Yeah, that's the one I was worried about. What about that? That's neutral. That's hopeless. That's struggling. Neutral. Struggling. Favored. Next up. It's favored. Next up, that's dominating. Next up, that's dominating. Next up, that's neutral. I'll take it. Next up, that's also neutral. I'll take it.
딱 때도. 으타! 더 먹어치워라.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go after this one. I have to go somewhere in the morning. And plus I have to edit a very quick clip after the stream. And then do another one tomorrow. Not the longest stream compared to my other ones, but yeah. I mean, getting through 2 bosses it looks like. That's a record for a stream, I'm pretty sure. Yep, and he's stunned, so we won't have to worry about him. Next one. Ooh, they're all stunned. Shoot. You know what? Get our attention so we can just ignore him. And put everything on him. Really? Just because I like it. I'm gonna waste ego on it.
직접 알게 한다.
직접 밝긴다. 누라하니 비명을 질러라. 럿.
Gotta love a bit of Guardian. And gotta love Rhyme Shank.
언제나 추월할 수는 없으니까.
Did a good chunk of damage.
아차!
And look at that, the rabbit's almost dead.
까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까.
Now comes the hard part, smackdown, we got some counters.
저 새끼
So,
죽음만 생각해.
he's got our attention now, unopposed. 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 Shit. I was doing it wrong. Do this. Attacking Gregory. Hopeless. Favored. This one. Attacking Merassault. That's hopeless, but it's the only one we have. So maybe if I drop an ego. Yeah, that becomes dominating. That's attacking that's attacking him. That's attacking Merassault. So I guess that's a guaranteed hit on Merassault, unfortunately. And that is attacking Ruscio. The worst person you can attack. And then everyone else just gets a free hit. Gotta love free hits. And he's dead.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
Oh no, he's close to death.
롱빼.
Throws a bit of a mean counter at him though. And he's dead. There we go, victory, boys. Whoop, 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 whoop.
결국 내 공부가 부족하지 않았다는 거네. 그치? 좋았어.
The beast. That's got to be Heathcliff. But I've got to... Well, let's do a single extraction, because I've got to go. Got to end this stream on the standard. And I didn't get anything, which is of course expected. I'm doing a single extraction. What do you expect? Well, no one's watching, so no one expected anything. Gotta love having absolutely no viewers.
밤은 익숙치 않소. 한치 앞이 보이지 아니하기 때문에.
이곳은
이런 참.
로자 씨가 여기 저번에
식구 안에서 이런
내놈
이제는 벗도 아니야.
And you know, while I can, I might as well quickly do a shred to yeah. So that. And then support. What do you have a red? Yeah, you got a red. I'll take you.
잠깐만. 빠져먹고.
And let's go.
와일드 헌트야.
I'm just gonna auto it though. Because yeah.
뭐야 그
사냥 시작.
파이팅이다. 가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
주먹거리도 안 되는
Put a bunch of red on him.
기대해라.
There we go. Already broke his arm.
쪽이 작살났네. 저러면 이제 메타작을 피할 방법이 없지. 방금 좀 똑똑했다.
진짜 발견.
싸울 때도 눈에 바로 적을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지.
목을 내놓고 있도록. 가둘 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주세요.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 대로 두드려 패.
Sloth advantage. Yep.
사냥이 실패.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고.
목을 내놓고 있도록. 그렇게
주먹거리도 안
갈아낼
되는 놈들이니까.
Kinda wish this thing would like auto attacks would let you basically remove some attacks. What would these people think of me just always being in general by myself? Probably be even weirder one if they'd joined. Don't see anyone in there anyway.
결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까.
Anyway, let's end this.
잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해.
GGEs.
소지거든.
그대로 무너져라.
Teabag it. Teabag it.
카니발 그 자체를 대표할 만한 퍼레이드였어. 주인공 의상이 오늘따라 한층 더 돋보인다. 누구 작품이었나?
And just like that, we're gonna end this off with this.
시간 징수 집행.
Commencing time collection, watch thy distance, I lest
이야기나.
thine own time. Oh, there art thou home. The child boastfully calls upon the homeowner. She stands in front of the house in some average-looking residential area, flanking her are other uniformed individuals, also patiently waiting for the subordinately shut door to open. I sense naught in the way of response. I mean, we kinda been crowding in front of the store and demanding him to come out. Heck, I wouldn't leave my home if I was him. Peace, speak not, for which that thou knowest not. There must be aught that nags him, verily. 'Tis said that heart of the guilty are telltale hearts. I believe that the same outcome should have awaited me had I visited him all on my lonesome. Well, maybe we don't always have to start our job by confidently banging on their front door like this. There are procedures to these procedures. The child whispered something to the other child standing behind her before straightening her back and clearing her voice. Hark, I am T Corp Class 3 staff, and I carry with me the authority of the collection to collect thy time. I have waited for thine answer for 5 minutes upon arrival in accordance with our procedures, and have even produced this identification watch to prove mine identity. Yet thou art not yet to respond in any fashion. Thus do I declare that any further refusal to comply shall be met with swift punishment befitting the crime of tax evasion. Time collectors, an odd profession unique to T-Corp. In this district, the use of time manipulation isn't only for speeding up or slowing down someone's day. Time itself is also used as a currency, and as a part of the economic system, it is only natural that it would be subject to taxation. Most people with time debit with crime debt are quite good with making their payments. People working for a halfway decent company often have their time expenses covered by the company, or are provided with extra time as part of their employee benefits. However, there are two kinds of people who often fail to pay their time tax. First are those who, in their greed, intentionally maneuver around having to pay their taxes despite their immense wealth. And the second are the destitute ones who could not keep up with the exponentially rising time tax interest. Some may condemn the former and take pity on the latter, but eventually all choose to remain silent before the seemingly fair and equal notion that the collectors come to claim time for both the rich and the poor. But this system is but an illusion of equality, because an hour's worth to a rich man is quite different from an hour's worth to a poor man. There is nothing fair or equal about this. However, given the confident tone of the child's voice, despite her clear knowledge of this inequality, it is quite likely that the owner of this house is someone of the former category. No response, it is unjust villain. Her enthusiasm is quite indicator of whether the collection target is someone of the former or the latter. Whether she has to collect time from the latter, her enthusiasm completely sizzles out, and she practically drags her feet. Damn, I'm getting a call. I just realized my mic was muted. For enthusiasm, former of the latter was. Are you sure he's home? Forsooth, I have meticulously studied the time use records of this long-term tax evader classification number 97300153007. It has been confirmed that an instance of temporal acceleration was activated within the building a mere 3 hours ago and remains within the building's premises. In other words, this villain is completely ignoring our orders despite hearing our every word. The coward hides behind the walls of his home, waiting in bated breath for our departure. You're unusually prepped today. I remember how you were during the backstreet collections job. Didn't just stop and complain every few steps that you wanted something to eat. Now that the homeowner's lack of intent to respond has been verified, Roger rammed the gate. Gotcha, I do enjoy this door-kicking part of my job. The jaw shattered to pieces with a loud bang. What the hell? This is trespassing. I'll have you know, you destroyed my door. Oh, trespassing, Ari. Verily, 'tis quite apparent that thou art unaware that we are allowed to enter the property without a warrant, should we espy a probable cause. Oh shit. Still, this is a completely unreasonable. How could you possibly justify making me, a kind, innocent, and poor man, pay that much in tax? This is accelerating. The tax evader should not have said that. The child's voice, which had been enthusiastically light-hearted until this moment, suddenly cooled into a deep, icy tone. There was a brief click of the clockwork before the child turned into a blur, and she burst forth in an explosion of speed, and she entered the accelerated time. My timepiece warns me that mine assigned hours for work purpose is running low, yet I shouldn't spare any expenses for this, for the likes of thee. The massive pickaxe held in her hand slammed into the tax evader. Worry not for thy health. This collection pickaxe does not affect thy physical body. Contrary to mine wishes, that is. Would that is. Just as the child said, the pickaxe wasn't touching the tax evader, it was floating slightly above his flesh. Because the dial was set to the time collection mode, it would dish out a physical harm. But his time was getting siphoned up into the pickaxe through the tiny gap, as though it was a syringe drawing fluid into its container. Kind, innocent, and poor, is it? There is still some time until the proper amount of time is siphoned through the pickaxe, so the child takes a moment to have a look around the house. Several trinkets that immediately catch her eye when her co-workers smashed through the door come into view. That item there is a limited edition trinket from the famous artisan from the east of the nest. It is not. It is said that their shop operates only under the highest possible level of acceleration, limiting its sales only to those beyond a certain level of affluence. Oh, I know that store. It's that novelty store for rich folks, right? The store that just opened and shuts its doors in an instant so the regular Joes can't even try to enter. Indeed, certainly it hardly appears to be an item that a poor person would have in their possession, no? I have aught else to condemn thee with, yet it apparent that thy time has slowed out of sync with our own already. The child mutters solemnly before dislodging her pickaxe from the tax evader. Let the flowing truths be clearly understood by thee, as thou remainest glued here in decelerated time, able to do naught as the world aside passes thee by eternal care. The loss thou hast inflicted upon others in thy greed, in thy extortion of those who are truly destitute, in thy reluctance to pay what is due. Collection complete for classification number. I always enjoy watching those time-rich dumbasses slow down to a crawl after getting bonked by the time pickaxe. Look, it takes a whole 30 minutes for him to take that next step. The child and her companions left the decelerated tax evader, who was now moving slower than a sloth, and exited the building through the broken door. One must wonder how much it would cost to fix that broken door. Well, that is, if he ever managed to make it to the door before the sunset. I don't feel sorry for him. Well, that is the stream. Thank you all for coming. I will see you all next time. Bye.